It's time to work on the shelves for the bookshelf. I've got the shelves cut out to rough dimensions over here, but before I cut those to final dimensions, I want to get a known final dimension on my edge banding. Off camera, I use my Shopsmith bandsaw to cut the white oak into 19mm by 10mm edge banding. So now that I have all this edge banding in the rough, I need to somehow smooth the faces. I've decided to use my Shop Deputy with the drum sander attachment. These drum sanders come from Harbor Freight as a kit, and they come with several half-inch arbors which fit great in the Shopsmith half-inch router chuck. I like this type of drum sander over the type that use the pre-made sleeves because I can have different sizes of drums and I don't have to store those sleeves anywhere. In fact, I can just use a large roll of sandpaper like this, also from Harbor Freight. It's the Warrior brand. This product claims to be 2 3/4 inches wide, which is too short for these 3-inch drum sanders. However, it actually measures much closer to 2 7/8 inch. So it's just a little too short and it works just fine on these 3-inch drum sanders. I'm getting the Shop Deputy set up. I've got one of the drums installed, inserted into the half-inch router chuck, and attached to the arbor. I've got a fresh piece of sandpaper, and what I'll do is I'll adjust the height of this table manually until the workpiece just kisses the sandpaper. And because I don't have height adjustment on this table like the main table of the Shopsmith, I'll be able to use the micro adjust stop collar to slowly inch up the table to take just a little more off each pass. As a side note for Shopsmith owners, I did have to move the base off the end of the bench and then drill holes all the way through the wooden base to accommodate the full range of height movement for this end table. Okay, so I finished the sanding on all four sides of these strips. There's still a few strips that have some blade scratches from the bandsaw, but I will clean that up after I glue it onto the plywood. The pieces turned out great. They're even, flat, all the same thickness, and very smooth. But it did take several passes. The last time I did this, I was only doing a couple pieces, and this drum sander method made sense for that. But with this many, it was a real chore to run these through all four sides through that drum sander. Probably 4 passes per side. What I was trying to do is avoid the risk of getting any tear out or splintering or destroying these thinner pieces running them through the thickness planer. And for that, it worked effectively. I'm just saying it took a long time. Okay, well, that does it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.